Hello and welcome to Back to the Future. Actually not what you were looking for, but this is a future tenses overview. So the four most important future tenses. We look at the will future, the going to future, the present progressive with future meaning, and simple present with future meaning. Let's dive right into it. First of all, I want to show you an invention of mine. When we talk about the future, we can be unsure or sure about it. What does it mean? Or what did I invent? The sureness-o-meter. So this is it. And either we are very unsure, we don't know if it will rain today or not, or we are 100% sure something will happen or happens. So here we've got the nice little star. It will move around and show you how sure you are when you use that future tense. Let's dive into it with the will future. I will see you. I think the weather will be good tomorrow. I hope I won't forget to call you. Will it be hot in Greece? Oh dear, I will help you over the street. Now, two functions. Number one, we use the will future to make a prediction or assumption, and we use it when talking about things we cannot control, like the weather or if I forget to call you or not. And the second function down there is when we make a spontaneous decision. So I just see a woman or old lady who wants to get over the street or wants to cross the street, and I say, I'll help you, no problem. Let me help you. So let's put the will future on the sureness-o-meter, and we are not very sure. Yeah, I think the weather will be good tomorrow, but still could be bad. I don't know. And I hope I won't forget to call you. But if I do, I'm not very sure if I can do that. Now let's look at the form of the will future. First we have a will and the infinitive, obviously. Now some signal words. These show you or signal you the will future. I think, I'm sure, I suppose, I believe, I expect, I hope, perhaps, and probably. Now, some more examples. I know you want some more examples. First, I think I will have a good grade, but I can't be sure. He's sure that he'll probably get a surprise birthday party. He is sure that he will probably get a surprise birthday party, but still he can't know because it's a surprise, you know. Then I suppose you won't like what will happen next. We've got two will futures in here. Next one. I believe that you won't do great in that test. But I don't know. She expects that you will call her up this week, but she can't be sure that he'll call her up. And will everything be okay? What do you think? Alright, so that's the will future. Number two, going to future. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to be a doctor when I grow up. Are we going to write a test about this? He's going to learn for the test today. My grades are bad. I'm not going to pass. And it is going to rain. I can already see the clouds. So we've got two functions of the going to future. First, we use the going to future when we talk about intentions or plans for the future. Okay? It's my intention or his intention to learn for the test today. And it's a plan, or I'm asking about a plan if we are going to write a test about this. The second function, we use it when something will very probably happen because there are already signs of it. So let's take the sentence. It's going to rain. I can already see the clouds. Yeah, so, but I'm still, I can't be sure. Okay, the clouds can just move by and that's it, no rain. So let's fire up the sureness-o-meter. With the going to future, like I'm not going to pass, we are pretty sure, but we're not 100% sure. Now the form of the going to future, we use am, is, or are. Then the going to, and the infinitive. That's the form of the going to future. I am going to pass. He is going to dance. They are going to freak out. I don't know. Good. Now, examples. You are going to dance tomorrow. You should plan it. The police is coming. They are going to ask you some questions. I talked to him. He's going to stay here. We are not going to write a test about this. At least that's a plan. Depends on your teacher. Is money going to be a problem? And what are you going to do Friday night? Lastly, the plane is losing height. It is going to crash in a moment. So you can already see that we're going down with the plane. And I think it is going to crash in a moment. All right. That's the going to future. Let's have a look at the present progressive with future meaning. I'm doing a job interview tomorrow. I'm playing tennis with Mike tomorrow. We're not having a barbecue on Saturday. Are all of your friends coming at 6 p.m.? So the function in this case is we use the present progressive with future meaning when something's definitely planned or arranged for the future. So it's not just a plan, it's definitely planned. It like fire up the sureness-o-meter like 100%. Okay, I'm very, very sure. It's the plan. I'm playing tennis with Mike tomorrow. Okay, that's a fixed thing. We have to. It's the league and I have to win and so on. And we are not having barbecue on Saturday. I'm not doing it. That's it. Boom. 100%. Good. The form of the present progressive with future meaning is the form of the present progressive. So we've got am, is, are, and the ing form of the verb. There are some signal words, like, first of all, most of all, the context. Okay, you have to look at the context around your sentence, or when you're writing something, you have to look out and then pick the right one, pick the correct one. Or, of course, there can be phrases of future time, like this afternoon, on Sunday, later. But all of this is just a phrase of future time, could mean any future tense. Then some more examples. We're leaving in a second. That's a plan. It's fixed. We're leaving. I'm having a job interview next week. It's fixed. I've got the date. They told me to come. I'm coming. It's my birthday party on Sunday and all my friends are coming. We're not driving on this dangerous road because I say so. It's 100% because otherwise I'm going out of this car. We're not driving on this dangerous road. Then, are you meeting him today? Is there anything arranged? Anything fixed? And they went to church and talked to the pastor, and they said she's marrying him next August. Maybe not the pastor, but another guy, but they arranged it. It's fixed. That's the present progressive with future meaning. Next thing, simple present with future meaning. The boat leaves in 10 minutes. Number 4, last one. Here we go. The train from London arrives at 8:25 p.m. Look at our lesson plan. We don't have English now. Does the Indian restaurant open next week? I'm not sure. So what's the function here? We use the simple present with future meaning when a future event is fixed part of a timetable, of a program, of a schedule, or such like something like this. Okay, like your lesson plan, or like a timetable for a train, or announcement from the Indian restaurant that they put out. So Shona Samita, 100%. Okay, it's just if no unforeseen incidences happen, then this happens. When we're talking about trains and buses and things like that, they have a plan, they have a schedule, they should arrive. Good. Now let's look at the form. Easy, it's just the infinitive. But, and I do hope that you know that from a simple present on itself, but if we've got the third person, so he, she, or it, then we've got the infinitive plus s. He, she, it, the s. Muss mit. And lastly, again, questions and negative statements are with do or does or doesn't or don't. Okay. Still, we've got some signal words. First of all, the context is, of course, important. And the context is easy here because you're looking out for a schedule or a timetable or things like that. Or verbs like arrive, open, close, start, stop. When does the shop open? When does the shop close? Things like that. Good. Let's look at some examples. The plane takes off at 4:40 p.m. Boom. It's the plan. It's fixed in that schedule. We arrive in Greece 3 hours later. That's it. It's my birthday on Sunday because it's always like that. A birthday is a birthday. The show doesn't start in 30 minutes. Have a look on the card. It's 1 hour. Okay? Then, does the train arrive at 3 p.m. or 3:30 p.m.? And lastly, the ceremony doesn't end at 5 p.m. Have a look at the ticket. It doesn't. It just doesn't. Well, you made it. We looked at all 4 important future tenses. That was it with Back to the Future. All the best.